tonight. How is everybody doing? With a round of applause, hit it high. Well, is there anybody here who's never seen improv before?
Raise your hands.
Anybody who's never been to the Washington Improv Theater before? Yeah? Oh, there we go. All right. So, folks, what's going to happen tonight is something that's never, ever happened before and will never happen again. And these teams are going to improvise a show that they've never done before, has never been done, and will never be done again, except for if you watch the YouTube video, I suppose. Other than that, they make it up on the spot. It's a fun time, and we hope that you enjoy it.
Our first group is going to be Thank You for Sharing, and followed by Richie. So can we warm it up for Thank You for Sharing? Can we get some?
Is a non-geographic location.
DMV.
I heard this DMV.
I'm the take a ticket counter thing.
I'm the plastic wall that people slide their licenses through.
I'm the number counter. I'm not your number. I'm an ashtray filled with the remains of 30 years of cigarettes.
I'm a stack of paperwork that hasn't been filled out in 30 years.
And rows of chairs.
I'm the fingernails dug into those chairs because, god damn it, I'm gonna pass this time.
I'm the PA system. You can't hear me at all.
I'm a car that has crashed into the DMV out of anger.
Hey, car that crashed into the DMV out of anger. You gotta take a number.
You have to stick your bumper through the slide.
No.
That's how it works at DMV.
Not waiting anymore. I'm inside.
No exceptions. This is a breakable God law.
There's rules here, out of control car.
Oh,
18. 18. Hey, Forms.
Yeah, ashtray.
These drivers these days ain't what they used to be. Back in the day, we used to just pop a couple back and cruise around.
I know, right? We take some Quaaludes and just like, you know, do whatever you do on Quaaludes.
70s.
Yeah.
Those were the days for the DMV. 19. 19. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna make it up there.
Okay, but what happens? What happens if nobody passes their driver's license and we go a whole day with no new drivers?
Then we'll have all the old drivers and it'll be fine and you can retake the test. I don't think there's a limit on it. You're gonna do fine.
21.
not waiting anymore. Taking this whole place down.
Grandma, they said you drove your car through the Baskin-Robbins.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. I drove it. I bumped the Baskin-Robbins. I tapped the Baskin-Robbins. It never went all the way through.
So the front of the car, how it's like impacted, like 2 feet, that was from just a love tap.
It was a
of the Baskin.
love tap. I love Baskin-Robbins. You know that. It was the love tap. I'm fine to drive. I'm fine. No one was hurt, except for the dog.
Grandma, you gotta give me your license.
No, I'm fine. I am fine. It was a misunderstanding.
What exactly, you misunderstood the difference between the gas and the brake?
I misunderstood the distance between the end of my car and the front of the Baskin-Robbins. It could happen to anyone. In fact, I think it frequently does happen to people. That Baskin-Robbins is a hazard. It's really their fault, I think.
Okay, maybe we'll just go over there and hang out for like an hour and see if anyone else just plows their car into the Baskin-Robbins.
You know what?
Over a family's beloved dachshund.
First of all, that dachshund was old. They told me so. So, I don't feel a lot of regret over the dachshund.
Grandma,
okay?
you're old.
Well, then, I don't see how that's
irrelevant.
If somebody ran you over with a car, I would say, you ran over my grandma, that's horrible. And they would say, well, she was old. And I would say, that doesn't really have anything to do with it.
Tyfs, I am so excited for our partner veterinary exam. I think we're going to do great. You don't need to be nervous, all right? We've studied so hard. We know all about owls. We know all about dogs. We know all about kittens. We are good to go for this vet two-person exam.
I've been thinking a lot about this, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready for this.
Oh, Tyfs, come on. You sleep under a chart of the genus and species of different animals.
Yes, but I think that chart's a little bit expired. Also, they're all Lisa Frank animals. I'm not very sure if I'm ready for this, Daniel. I think you're going to need a different partner.
Tyfs, I couldn't do it with anyone else. Who else has your devotion to animal study? Who else has your little neuroses towards the subtle difference between a barn owl and a snow owl?
I mean, there's so many differences.
Oh.
The thing is, everybody in the program has that kind of dedication. Really, you'd be much better off without me. Maybe I should just give up on animals altogether and go back to eating them or something.
Tyfs, you're speaking crazily! This is insane! You go from studying animals, which you love, to eating them? Tyfs, look, I understand you're nervous for this test, but it's gonna go great. There's no one else I'd rather be partners with, all right? No one else in the whole institution.
Well, that's just
Tyfs,
silly.
well, it's not that silly, all right? I think you and I make a pretty good team.
Aww. I think you're an okay partner. Look, my anxiety isn't necessarily over the test.
What do you say?
It might be over just a little thing. Not like entirely, because the test is a big thing, for sure. But
So all those times you would be crying or saying together, it wasn't because of an inability to distinguish cheetahs from panthers?
one has stripes.
Yep.
One is clearly not spotted. I believe that is the difference.
You know, Tyfs, I think I've spotted something. You've been leading me on.
No.
Tyfs, you've always been a terrible liar.
I'm not a bad liar. I'm not a bad liar. Look, I've not been leading you on. How do I say this? You buy the expensive books.
We're
Did
gonna
I find that helpful?
Tyfs, we're gonna
You guys ever think there's maybe more to life than auditing people's taxes?
I mean, I've heard about these things that are apparently really fun. They're called quaaludes.
I was thinking we should spice things up at the office.
Yeah, I mean, we're always just dealing with numbers and we're all bored all the time, but
You
with
you
the
have
delicious-
some. Mark, I never saw you as someone who takes Quaaludes. What do you do on
You
them?
know about these, Margaret?
Yeah, I know about them. Been 7 years I've been off them, but I'm willing to relapse right now.
I had no idea by bringing up my aspirations for beyond auditing taxes. All of a sudden, I was going to see a different side of my coworkers.
we're so bored all the
We're so
time.
bored
You
all the
too?
time. Yeah, I have coloring books in there just to occupy my hands.
So you don't think quaaludes?
Now I do. It's time. It's our boss. You should lead us in this endeavor. We've already done it. You need to do it.
I think you already did them.
Yeah. All right.
No, there's more left.
Oh,
Do a
okay.
double take. Just do 2. That's drug language. That's drug lingo for 2. Okay.
Gee, Margaret, you seem to know what you're talking about.
I'm way in.
You know all the lingo and everything.
I'm super cool.
The best, Margaret.
That was just a single shot.
God, yeah.
Wow. This is I feel like I've just been missing out on a lot of fun with you guys. Margaret, what else? Are there other things you've been doing to have fun at the office that you haven't told me about?
Well, I eat obsessively. I mean, I have donuts and stuff in my cabinet. I usually don't tell people that, but I'm feeling really close to you guys.
Is that where all the white powder is around your...
Yes, that's what this is. Yeah.
Donuts, okay.
want to do some tax returns while we're tripping? We could just make this person rich.
Oh, I got one more space in bingo and they never called my numbers.
They're gonna call you this time, Larry.
All right, folks. Next one is I-4. Let's have decorum at the bingo hall, Mildred.
Let's have my 9 at the bingo hall, Maddie.
Next up,
Folks, I'm really sorry. There's only one serving of rum raisin ice cream left. We're gonna do it by drawing numbers as is usual. Sec here. I-11.
Yes, that's me! That's me!
I will crush you with my walker.
Grandpa, I know you've been waiting for me to tell you that I think you're really special. There's a word that you really want me to say, but I don't know if you've really done enough to earn my feelings for you is what I'm saying. You're a good grandfather, but I'm I don't know if you're worthy of my good gratitude for everything you've done for me. What I'm trying to say is that I don't like you very much, and really,
Maybe I'm going senile. That did not make sense to me.
you sure you want to go through with burying your dachshund? Your father and I, we're not sure if this is healthy, but if you want a funeral for Trixie, we'll do it, right?
You don't bury a dog like a man, Laura. What did I tell you?
You don't flush him either, Carl.
You would have fit in the porta potty.
Do you burn a puppy?
Sometimes.
No.
We shouldn't fight.
Enough! That's right. I've brought you here today so that we can lay to rest the greatest love of my life. Trixie dog.
I mean, your third greatest love, right?
Right. Number 3.
After 1,
2.
2.
Guys, I've invited a preacher here today to help with the whole service, and certainly, as you can tell, there's also a chorus back here because
Oh man, my God!
there's a preacher here and a chorus, yes, and they're here to help us lay Trixie dog to rest.
I don't see a preacher.
I'm here to look for cigarettes.
They look like the barbershop quartet.
Oh.
I'm here with my barbershop quartet.
Now the 3 of them. This doesn't seem right.
Dead dog symbolized by the non-person here. That's important to me.
Many times in this life, many times a beautiful young thing is taken from us too soon. Too soon. That didn't happen here. That's not what happened. This dog was very old.
Oh, dead.
If that guy's grandma hadn't run her over, she probably would have died later that day.
In the afternoon.
We're still very sad, but it's important to just make clear exactly how sad we are, like this much.
Just a little
A little
bit.
bit of sadness.
Some of us are this much sad. Right,
I'm a solid this much sad.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the sadness wrong. Bad on him.
I'm feeling right here like a B flat sharp. You're over here in a C sharp. Sad. I don't think that's perfect.
Nina was my dog. I had her for my whole entire. Does this mean I can get a puppy?
Puppy.
I feel like our students aren't studying anymore. I feel like they're just caught up with each other.
It's all you look out there and that sea of students, there's people passing notes, people giving each other the flirt eyes, I don't know, get to their game.
But like teaching too, sometimes I get distracted. It's It's hard to pay attention to the students.
You catching those flirt eyes I've been sending your way?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hard to think about those animals when I'm thinking about the animal.
Right.
You know, like the most fascinating reproductive system is human beings' reproductive system.
You know, before I came and taught this college, you know what I taught?
What did you teach?
I taught FLE at high school.
FLE?
FLE. It's like sex ed.
Christopher, oh, you got me going. You know what I did before I started high school?
What'd you do, Ben? What'd you do?
I was married, and I was so unhappy. And I got divorced. I've been married since.
Romance as well as lust.
Fine.
That's the human condition, you know? You know, you got that reptile brain, and then you got that, ooh, that neocortex with all those emotions.
Oh, it's just running through the brain, your reward system, your activation on your loins, and oh, FLE.
Sex ed.
Well, Mr. Stevens, we have your tax return.
Oh, why, thank you. You know, I've been engaged in a very complex financial year, so...
It's just a huge $1 million bill.
Whoa, goodness gracious, you boys are good.
Yeah.
I'm a woman. That's okay. I just gotta point it out.
The eyes are the first to go.
No, it's really okay. I like you just
It's
the way you are.
fine, Mr. Stevens. You're a great guy.
Great guy.
We didn't really do any other tax returns this year. We just did yours. Nobody else in America paid taxes, but you're good. You're good.
Well, that seems unusual, but I suppose you are the professionals.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
my returns have infrequently come in the form of non-existing bills of money. You see how this could seem a bit odd to a distinguished, slightly British gentleman like myself.
I mean, I think there might be a way to help your perception of this situation. There's actually a very fun product now in the scene now that...
Are those lewds?
Oh, Mr. Stevens!
I'm ready. I know, guys, I know I've messed this up. But I'm ready to retake this test. I'm gonna pass it. I wish.
think so. There are kindergartners and casts.
Yes, but how cool their friends get to sign them. You guys.
They can't.
We're chorus of disappointment.
Greta, we have a new enemy. The Dairy Queen. I'm on it. Don't worry about it.
My name is Vivacia. That's a real name.
Oh,
Yeah.
my name's T-Night. Hello.
Let's go to FLE, whatever that is.
Oh.
We're here to bury your grandma. I brought this barbershop quartet with me.
She's really old anyway.
There you go.
She was actually kind of young. My family's really trashy.
Well, by definition, grandma, so you know.
Yeah.
Hey, so I found a new person in one of my expensive books. This animal reminds me of you. It's the gold-snouted digger.
Oh, is that related to a shrew?
You want to sign my cast? I could try to sign. Beep, 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 beep! Oh, I'm sorry. B9. B.
I know my hair, I got it!
In a double take,
A double
I have
take.
a pair of quaaludes.
This man knows the lingo.
I'm not sure if it's a cheetah or if it's a leopard, but it's coming right for us. It's got stripes.
It's spots. Oh my God.
It's like both. Oh, shit.
Stripes and spots.
Super predator.
Pass this test, we're gonna do something crazy. We're gonna do something crazy, you know? Like drive a car illegally.
You can't do that in FLE.
My dog had a Protestant burial
mashed potatoes.
I want an FLE class. I'm going to study the notebooks.
That's an amount of mashed potatoes. That's how much I want.
I learned all I know about
never circumcised.
Everybody.
All wrong now.
Everybody's going to study.
22.
Oh God, I'm even angrier now. I'm out of gas, but I'm gonna take this place down.
You gotta wait your turn.
You gotta wait your turn. Get off your quaalude.
I'll tell you, in the 70s, before driving to the DMV, they used to do a double take at least.
25.
Birds or show.